Hello there, this is General Snivy, and welcome to my new Let's Play. Welcome everybody to Let's Play Chameleon Twist. Take number 4, I believe, but whatever. Takes don't matter. Either way, Chameleon Twist is an obscure platformer game, and it's another childhood favorite of mine. I grew up with this game alongside some other games on the Nintendo 64 with the likes of Diddy Kong Racing, Super Mario 64, Super Smash Bros., Mario Tennis, and some other games that I can't quite think of right now. But either way, another childhood favorite game. I grew up with the game, and I am very nostalgic when it comes to this game. And again, I really love it. So why am I playing this today? And the reason for that is simple, because I want to share this game with the world, and I don't think too many people have played through this game, at least as far as I'm aware. So, before we get started, we need to select ourselves a chameleon. We can choose between 4 different chameleons, and all chameleons play the exact same. First we have Davy, then Jack, Fred, wonder what he's doing nowadays. Who knows? And really, who cares? And finally, we have Linda, the only female character in the group. Because, you gotta have equality, otherwise feminist Nazis are gonna raid me and hang me on a cross. But whatever. This was before the whole feminazi thing even came to existence, and really, who cares? As for who I'm gonna select, I haven't quite decided in all actuality. Maybe I'll go random, or you know what, screw it, let's go with Fred. It's beautiful weather. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Busy, no time to waste. How so? Oh dear, I'm running late. Late for what? A tea party in Wonderland? Why is he in such a hurry? Honestly, we have no clue. What the heck is that? Curious young chameleon follows the rabbit. Of course, you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat, but in this case, we're just going to be following the rabbit, asking him what's up, why is he in such a hurry, what's going on here? Well, let's jump into this magical pot and find out. And really, that's the game. At least the story in a nutshell. But look, the chameleon has changed shape. It's in some sort of animomorphic form. I wonder where that rabbit went. Who knows? Also, narration. This is Jungle Land, the gateway to the mysterious world. So it is. Go to the training room if you need to practice tongue and body control, which can be done in the main menu. I have already done some training off-screen before I began this recording session, and the reason why I did some training was just to get reacquainted with the game's controls, and the game's mechanics in general. So as you can see, we're playing as an animomorphic chameleon. And chameleons do exist in real life, of course. What am I trying to say? I honestly do not know, but controls for this game are very simple. Really. Get off of me! Anyways, back to controls. Move with the analog stick if that wasn't bloody obvious. To stick out your tongue, push and hold the B button. Your tongue can stick to certain objects such as poles, and you can also use this tongue to eat up small enemies. The tongue can't cling on the walls or do any sort of fancy tricks other than spin around on poles. And to do this, what you have to do is relatively simple, although it can be a bit complicated in execution. What you have to do is stick your tongue onto a pole, and after you do so, Move the analog stick either up or down and then hit the A button. Doing so will allow you to execute a spin move and... oh, that was close. While spinning, nothing really happens. You just spin around like 360 degrees unless you stop prematurely. So anyways, what can your tongue suck up besides enemies? Well, if you couldn't tell just a few moments ago, I hit my tongue on a crown. And if you happen to hit like a wall or some sort of metal object like a crown, then your tongue automatically retracts. Oops. Come on, there we go. When your tongue retracts, well then, it just does that, it retracts. But I didn't mean to do that either. Let's not be an idiot and actually continue, please. That would be great. As far as other controls are concerned, in order to reach high places, you have to push and hold the Z button to stand on your tongue, which I don't even know how that's possible, but whatever. Standing on your tongue, just push and hold the Z button, and after a certain amount of time passes, just simply push the A button to jump. And that is how you reach high places. Simple as that. By the way, if you couldn't tell, despite me falling into pits a couple of times, the game is very generous when it comes to its checkpoint system. There are checkpoints at practically everywhere. So overall, the game is relatively short and easy too. But it still doesn't mean that it doesn't have its own fair share of challenges. And trust me, there's plenty of challenges. There are plenty of challenges waiting for you within this game. And those challenges usually involve collecting the optional crowns. I wonder what happens if I get rid of all these dang spiders. Ugh, they're so disgusting. Hate spiders. I'm seriously not a fan of spiders. I'm just not a fan of bugs. And I'm a guy. And if I find bugs creepy, then what the heck is up with me? No clue. But either way, nice. Just trying to do something a little bit of an advanced maneuver, and somehow that didn't work. What the hell? There we go. That's more like it. Speedrun strats. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It honestly all depends on circumstances. By the way, if you want to know what those red hearts are, well, they restore your health. Simple as that. They restore your health by 1 unit, and gold hearts heal you by 2 units. Actually, no. I think it's more like 5 units. Something like that. They heal you a lot. They heal you by a lot of units. Thankfully, you have plenty of health in this game, no matter what your skill level is. You should be able to take plenty of hits without too much issue whatsoever. But of course, this still doesn't mean that you can't, that you should let your guard down, because in all actuality, you shouldn't. Is there anything down here? No, I wonder. One other thing I haven't mentioned yet is that whenever you eat up an enemy, you can't eat up any more unless your tongue is already sticking out. And how many enemies can you eat up all at once? I honestly don't know. But you can eat up a lot of enemies, that much I know. As far as a limit is concerned, I guess it's just as far as long as your tongue's duration lasts. As far as how long it lasts, I would say it lasts about 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, then it automatically retracts. And as far as distance of which it covers a pretty good distance. I will say that much. Okay, next thing I'm going to talk about is the crowns. The crowns are optional objects that you can grab throughout each and every single stage. As far as how many crowns there are, I think the amount is different per stage. But right now, there's 21, and I think I got them all. I don't know though. We'll have to find out after we exit the stage. But once you reach the end, you'll face a boss. And the first boss is Super Saiyan Donkey Kong. No, actually it's just a generic looking gorilla of sorts. And defeating him is relatively easy, so long as I don't screw him up first. What you have to do is super simple, just shoot butterflies at him and then he's done. Just push him into the hole and that's how you defeat him. Obviously, as I tried to do earlier, I couldn't quite damage him while he was attacking. First time, sweet. And I missed 4 crowns. Ouch. Not exactly something I wanted to do. Oh well. Whenever I complete a stage, I will show it off in its entirety, of course. And if I miss any crowns, then I'm just going to go ahead and go back and collect the crowns that I missed. So, yeah, there's that. And another thing I'm going to go ahead and note right now is that I'm just going to go ahead and divide each video as 1 stage per video. That's how it's going to work. And at the end of the video, if I happen to miss any crowns, then bonus footage will be added in to show off the remaining crown locations. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. This is General Snivy with Let's Play Chameleon Twist. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you have enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. Next time, we're going to be heading into Stage 2, which is Antland. Oh boy, Antland and I have quite a history together. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time. Okay, hidden crowns in the waterfall. Of course. What an evil crown.